This is an ode to the martyrs, a non-simplistic recognition to mothers that weep blue nails to old hum Negro spirituals dare to desire. Peacefulness found beside still waters, where musically transition stanzas, dread notes, E sharp to A flat, as bodies are forcibly laid to rest. Taste to be test. Why? Those birthed from my internal canal presented before me. This is never a mother's place or how it should be. Cold world, note deep. Deep freezer box frozen, not fridge, chilly over little brown skinned boys and girls. Dreams deferred like raisins in the skies, never so fresh and so clean, button up fly they are. Descended before reaching ascension, chastised prior to that, judged before heartbeats are heard via ultrasound, and accused prior to that first warm welcome to earth slap on the rear. That slap never ceases to end. Only allotted are cascading tears, sighs of mismatched muttered words before cognition exists. Born for haters to castrate one due to shade. Permanently mocked bittersweet strange fruit that now swings low. Sweet chariot coming for to carry me home. Halt! Infiltrate smoking barrel, death camps to newly developed mindsets, detour game thrusts, entry into proposed rationale versus the world through two sets of eyes, never a third word, my seat spurred, never factually allowed the chance to etch past performed ribbons in the sky into spoken destiny. Skittle chase scattered rainbow expectations to faded rose sunrise in my eyes, lost its shine and buried from blossom in the concrete. Screw it, we're gonna talk about the weather. See, these social injustices must be heart controlled because your gray skies continue to lurk. The stench from their combustible created in thunder and hailstorms have now started the domino effect, rant to violent protest. Dance, paint, kneel to the non-formal detainment of my hands up. Still I am shot and arrested. Hands up, don't shoot. My down, pull the trigger, my life is in your hands now. Only God can judge. So why you wanna hurt us? See, please do not assist. See, I may not plead, but I'ma drink this fifth. Pour out a little liquor for those lost in the struggle. NWA style. See, the assassinations today are victim, not juvenile. It's time to keep it real. No smiles. Oh, the blood shed for me. Way back, Black Lives Matter. On Calvary. All lives matter. The blood that gives me strength. We all bleed red. Don't we all have the same creator? See, the democracy lies in which all but the Europeans are fed. Feast since the beginning of time. Happy Ingenious Day. People last stolen, men emasculated. Women raped, my mama hand swollen from pick cotton. My daddy served in the army besides men who considered inside of him separate but equal, but had to run his black butt home to prevent butt whoopings from tyrants. 1963 to 2020 is now marked by the figures of I want a tan to be just like you. That is until the haters in blue start to follow the makers in blue start to follow that butt home. Living in a world where anything that looks different, smells of versatility, and spells diversity is seen as a threat. A land in which they want my opponent like Trump to triumph, and Rodney King beatings to be relived chaos again. I refuse to be part of your brainwashed Dropbox found in the basement and told with that whim. Subdued to your agitation, you can declare me one for melting pots and immigration. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Rise, unite. See, we have come times from far of X, but not far enough. It's time we do more than live right, but live just. Call me Rosa. Movement starts when we refuse to settle for being at the back of a bus. And we may have to go back to water fountain. We may have to go back to sitting in restaurants to avoid water fountain, black and only restaurant. We may have to go back to sitting in restaurants to avoid black and white only water fountain and restroom stunts. And since y'all didn't vote, I want you to know you may just get what you want. And 6 million is never enough for this rice kid. There's crying in Rama. No revelation today for these 8 claims. Tell me, when's the appropriate time to fit your schedule? I want mamas to stop weeping woes, for there to be silence no more. My blackness cannot be erased. Afrocentric king never to be replaced. Emmett Till's blood still reigns. Willing lynchings did not stop. Don't be psychic or bamboozled. They've just been camouflaged and renamed. Be sick and tired. Here you stand your ground. Shouldn't we too? I'm going to go back to my roots for a minute. Black family unit moving to single family head of household. Not by cigarettes or CDs, no, but by the two trying to make ends meet. Imagine she bathes her hopes, feeds them and has them brush their teeth. She now got to sit down and explain to her 5 chillins why they daddy gone. Now Woodled, dressed in black veil and black dress, and separated from her helpmate. I seen 6 red roses hit the coffin. By any means necessary. Scream like a banshee, act a fool, because they getting paid vacations and promotions off of killing our folks. Black mama. It's time. It's time to become that radical catalyst for change. This is now an ode to the survivors.